Walking in rooms nowadays be callous, emotionless frown, going straight for the stylist, jotting down notes about my mental's current status. Sometimes it's 5Gs, other times it's static. Nowadays I'm stuck gazing ass sore and eyesores, too tall to fit in the dorm, can get through the door, arms too tiny to swat them down like a dinosaur. So them bubbles screech real loud, hear me roar. Some days feel like tiny violins play in the background of old Shakespearean plays. Can find the pause button, the shit bugging me all day. If I can really rap my shit, I could make it to Broadway. Hella fake rap niggas committing to cosplay. I contemplated making my dreads cerulean. Hella fucking Minutemen hopped out of their DeLorean. Was like, my nigga, don't do it, this face gon' fade away. Bad news used to bruise a young kid's views. Nowadays I anticipate that shit goes down soon. This takes time to muster summer's biggest monsoon, and I look at the barrage blowing up like a cartoon. But most importantly, gotta catch up on calisthenics. Not that my kilograms killing me by the second, but my gut been around since the 2012 Olympics. It's an old thing I wanna be done with, hell of aerobics. Almost all day steady spent on the games though, but now I'm writing lyrics for the niggas growing cold. Not necessarily bars of gold, but it should make you whole. Not like Whole Market, more like World Cold. This callous expression I cast is hella casual. This heat got a black bean sweating like a poodle, but when the nights hit, the joint is the usual, and then the sunset for the sires in the blood pool. This is the Siqada Tapes. Just some freestyles in order to ease the mind, ease the soul. And then you got some of the unusual, but just enjoy yourselves. Black skin raps with broccoli in the middle, turn white as the ignition, leaves ashes and cinders, white like the Luna upon the snowing cold winters. It builds up mountains of ashes from the embers. Cheap ass fast food really good for the occasion. We ain't really celebrating, more like ventilating. The smoke clouds the room, kinda like condensation. Mask of fog make it hard to see like Chester Watson. Enjoying the cool night, not worrying about problems. Just good old shit talking. The soda slows the burn down, kinda like a fireman. Ethereal feeling hitting hard, don't plan on stopping. Video games and hentai, my main function. Call of Duty against bots with trash quickscoping. Of course BO2, cause that's the most grounded, when everything after that is trying to find some orbit. This the shit you do when shit make you nervous, or this the shit you hit when you know that you deserve it. Only words of advice is don't overdo it, almost on downer status. Don't touch that status. Tending to my station all the way in the stratus. Common house with more mags than Al Capone has. Not on some gang shit, I mean with hella actresses. Shit causing outrage like Kennedy Onassis. Flashing ass cracks, diamond sky, Lucy racks. Every night videos of that matter swipe back to back. Make a nigga wanna toss the V-card hella fast. She told me to knock his glue from tiny ass cabbage patches. Breathing chocolate flames grouped up in the attic. Eventually I rest my head upon some soft fabric, and days off the mind transmitting noise and static. Dreaming about islands scattered across the Atlantic. We never frantic. Hella bridges burn when the coffee table turns. Only figures like 666 for the disturbed. Crocodiles not getting teeth picked by the birds, and niggas not talking about the ship sinker iceberg. Sometimes niggas wanna be cold like King Cole, as in the mechanical only sin explodes, and both dead bodies laying dead all exposed. With trunks all mugging niggas like don't. I'm more like a ladder, not like your father's ladder. I mean I see dumb shit, make all of that scatter. Fake tough niggas just bust up calipers. I ain't a butterfly, but I'm not squishy either. I don't fuck with hoes, I don't fuck with anybody. Not out of distrust of anybody and everybody. Playing little finger games is just not a hobby. So pardon me if my speech patterns sound dodgy. Only issue is that I'm stuck on my head, brain on autopilot steady, making niggas stress. Too much introspection, nigga need to rest. Plus I like a social skills can leave me dead. Weed doesn't fix any of my problems, only makes me more desperate to squash them. Bad moves leave me paranoid like carpe diem, plaguing my brain till it hits 63, then bang. Good morning, Vietnam. Shooting ink on the paper like toddlers, man. Scribble on the surface, a tangible damn, but stack back a little bit, that's art for the damn. Gravity for the iron curtains we casting on both sides. Hella boys smoking hash, but unconnected beyond that. This is limbo, my nigga, you gotta tiptoe. Everything gray, no need to worry about rainbows. Swimming in the river Styx with just a canoe. Bumping D'Angelo for do bad to wisdom too. This is state of high where you can feel the sky, but be sitting still, the conscience blown wide. 2 stones to fix that craving for some pie, cause me and Pops been streaming American Pie. This is limbo, my nigga, you gotta tiptoe. Grass the black, but we can float though. Just don't float to the abyss or the ozone drift too far. GPS can't locate no more. This is state where the world shines like a pearl, and if we underwater or not, never answered. What shit is too distant to even worry. Don't float too high, Icarus the sun. Yo, I want my whole city filled with pine cones, evergreens, turn this to a whole nother biome. Humongous trees make hella niggas home, and the canopy so dense we never see snow. Isolated from the rest of the world, we put aside differences and focus on health, focusing on knowledge, throwing away wealth, so that the next Chris Colombo driven to hell. Broken bodies, twisted hallways and lobbies. If I could remove that from all of the dollies of the ghetto, brick and clay, occasional hostility, I would do it in the flash, no kickback. We study Greek myths, culture, and philosophy, but really the machines making the monstrosity. We live in every damn doggy style day. That's why the fountain of dreams is so far away. Mama getting hit, but I can throw a fit, cause a nigga armed with military experience. My uncle soft like butterscotch crimpets, and even if I whoop the nigga's ass like it, man, the cop will pick his side cause of my mix. But still, he knows that once boiling rage hits, the amount of fucks I gives vanishes. Eyes wide, bloodshot emotions getting dense. I wanna turn the tiny hell that I live in, rearrange my situation to Christmas. No matter the expense, hella shit on the wish list, only good things to reminisce with. The mood is down during the drought, broken claws as soon as the moon is out. Only kind of water that can help a nigga out is the fountain of the dreams, water spout. I'm laughing my ass off watching snuff films, As my face developed, hella smoke from nostrils. Christian Bale popping off hella shots in the field. To all his enemies parallel to the daffodils. Clutching off a mattress, nigga look like a cactus. Sipping on that orange juice, eyes white like Simpsons. Switch the channel, chasing till I find the crimson chin. Comic panels off the 5th level looking hella different. And sometimes niggas be in that eternal sleep. Big like Jamal Ramstein in the sheets. Watching American Idol contestants be hella discreet. Roasted Randy Jackson's hairline all damn weak. My lungs weak when it comes to damn marathons. But let there be some cypher smoke, a nigga is on. Make another atmosphere, bumping Sierra Leone. The puff got me going west to the Navajo. I don't like to swing hands and feet like Naruto, or go crazy with pitchforks and bricks like Quasimodo. So I bump good music all day like I'm a pro. Chilling with the clan, smoking spliffs by the window. Lighting candles while it's hot, smoking chimneys when it's cold. This a lifestyle that will never grow old. It be early ass morning when we finally roll. The sunrise kinda look like the sunset desire though. The body buzz turns to a head high on the fly. The heart Usain Bolt into the green finish line. But the mellow ethereal remind me when I flatline, sitting and drifting in bliss. Forgot about father time. My lungs weak when it comes to stairs and stones. But let some stones can bust, my nigga, I'm on. Remake the stratosphere, playing Nas one. Light it loosely if he was a real one. Yeah. So what we got right here is some braggadocio. I wipe my ass with fingernails when I'm out of toilet rolls. But on some real shit, I'll step over you like a Mario. Stumbling, dazed and confused, juiced out of your nose. You know jizz drop seashells off of liquid stores to bring K units to warships to your front door. Knock hella loud soul like do you want war? To your front yard to the scenery of Omaha shores. I ain't gonna brag about how many shoes I possess when all of them little niggas covered in dirt and dents. Or the clothes on my back that's always drenched in sweat from hard work and sweat glands instead of intense sex. I'ma talk about how many anime I can put on the spot. Make a mixtape out that, let it be hot. J. Cole's Fire Squad pumps his opera down the block. Find me in Enie's lobby and you later with fat locks. My face is so monstrous, I rob Fort Knox. They can't handle the image, they scared out of their socks. An atrocity exhibition, collecting the fool's gold. I hold on to this shit, investing in stocks, bro. These other niggas little minnows, I'm big tuna. They grow to big hooligans, I'm the big kahuna. Running my own business, minding my own cabeza. Putting magic and spirit to the words that'll soothe ya. I'm friends with Israel, Kamaka Vivivoli. Smoking bowls and blunts, Saturdays and Sundays. He my right hand man, Barney's sister Ted Moby. Arming each other with gatlings like we Scarface. I just filmed your girl sucking dick down the hallway. Then I overloaded that shit to Hentai Haven. Don't be mad, I could've also caved her face in, but be deserved to even weirder niggas thirst. I ain't never did much for the past 15 birthdays, but when 18 hit the first real time I flew away. So when 19 hit, you know what nigga go to outer space. Stare at all your ants like the Odyssey, baby. Not like Rush the 5'9", more like 5'5". Not like Eminem, I'm more of a Twitch guy. I don't bust rhymes, I bust nuts to a suicide. Can't put little in my rap name, my titties too wide. Most likely the weirdest rapper in the bricks since Redman dropped Muddy Waters in 96. I go nuts over weed like Jamal and Silas. A purple haze later, how the fuck do I exist? If this ain't the shit that can make you dance, please prance at the vicinity, ramble haired Nance. But if you was rocking to the beat in the day's trance, it's over now. Proceed to chop your hands.
A weak spot, so it won't work. I'm sorry. Try something out.
This right here is celebration of the Wu-Tang. This the commencement if you do your own thing. Bring the ruckus if you got a tight gang. Roaming the homelands with saber-tooth things. Shame on the niggas that like to pull triggers off of petty shit like fine woman and liquor. Only pull out and blast off in a diaspora when niggas wanna ship your ass to Valhalla. My clan is in the front, your ass is in the back. Getting higher cholesterol from bad snacks. Most niggas rhyming be like a bad act, and they phony ass homie just sit back and clap. We comment and edit ourselves in the 7th chamber, rearranging the styles till it's in our favor, so that it hits the eardrums with a different flavor, captivating humanity with no features. Can it be so simple? Yes it can. Rapping about Chinese food in Japan. No disrespect to the masters of the hand. I just like to get with ramen cause I'm a simple man. Can't protect your neck against the phantoms. Black cloaks and ghost face steady advancing. We link like purple Cuban tapes, no question. Staring down foes like we Marilyn Manson. Hand loop niggas ain't afraid to shoot, so I'm walking and ducking around the hood. You can't imagine the streets as the woods, but fast bears and wolves, big ass claws and groups. But instead, in Jordans and Air Force Ones, I rock Adidas Vans as a kid in balance. But as of late, it's been hard performing action balance. My motivations and income ain't entirely one. As of late, it's been usual checking account balance, finding better employment, steady been a challenge. I'm about to head back to making sandwiches, better than having no cream on the conscience. Real life funny like them 3 little minions, but the joke ain't for kids, cause it's killing. A flaming mixing pot, a rusty tarnished skillet. Some niggas doughy, others burnt super crisp. Some niggas ears floppy, other with straight snips. A dog eat dog world running into sewage. Some niggas dead from muscular overusage. Some niggas dead from the lack of muscle movement. Me and my squad more like crabs in the bucket, not pulling ourselves lower and lower in the pit, more like saving each other from the Goliaths, tearing apart. I live for fat gut luggage. At night, I like to sit by myself in the dungeon. I like lighting up mirrors in the fortress. Let the Jane intoxicate the hoes you breathe with till the vocal soar. Eyes red like a dragon. The marijuana doesn't fix any of my problems, cause they at my front door waiting for me to squash them. But it makes me see clearly so I can jot them, making hella portals in the sanctum sanctorium, nigga. Siqada.
Shout out to my weird niggas. This is the anthem for all my weird niggas. Not outside trying to find some adventure. The inside is professional, point clickers. Yeah, shout out to my weird niggas. This is the anthem for all my weird niggas. Not outside trying to be a better person, but inside using hella fucking motion.
A harrowing harem hentai protagonist specialist. Z-size, titty side together with tiny trimmings, painting diagrams of gluteus is the ass physician. X-ray visions for precoital extensions, resurrecting cadavers, then molesting morticians, pulling bunnies out of my hat. I'm a fucking magician. My favorite color be black, bubble gum, and crimson. Tortoise in the hair, losers the first one to the finish. Always on the prowl, cause a nigga never tend to sleep. Bitch be crying wolves, I'm the shepherd to the sheep. Betty Boos be from Menace and Little Bow Beats, puberty hidden, leaving hella scrawny niggas weak. Perfect enmity, marries the storm and T'Challa. The honeymoon phase activates sexual chakra. Trying everything in the book of Karma Sutra. The mixtape they playing got buried right in future.
Yo, shout out to my weird niggas. This is the anthem for all my weird niggas. Not outside trying to find some adventure. The inside is professional, point clickers. Yeah, shout out to my weird niggas. This is the anthem for all my weird niggas. Not outside trying to be a better person. The inside using hella fucking motion.
I wanna fuck Elastigirl in the static of the midnight. Wanna smash every Disney princess, ripping clothes from behind, invading castles with no hassle. It's the pussy I tackle, eating the links out like soccer mom casserole. Took a mental courses, Ganondorf and stole the Triforce. Now I'm power driving Zelda Link, sobbing on the front porch, spiraling out of control. Minutes is torn to go, midgets spinning on my dick. Fidget spinner roll, making a porno with Chun-Li and Cammy and special cameos. Ryu's the main role, camera goes to the camera toes. In the cabin in Hoboken, throw choking, get this Sudoku. In tight rapper holes, the cream comes out your nose. Big titty, Hatami Tanaka, got nothing on me. Got a whole vault of birthday suit treasuries, just for the zany, brainy, wordy, one and only oba.kuro steady, robbing the nearest dispensary, nigga.
Yo, shout out to my weird niggas. This is the anthem for all my weird niggas. Not outside trying to find some adventure. The inside is professional.
Chill shit, chill shit. Nerd raps to smoke with. Intellectual lyricals for the spiritual. Spiritual, lyrical, miracle, empirical, serial, muriel, burial, aerial, perial, serial, muriel, virile, venereal,
So
perial.
the summer's coming up and I just wanna buzz like anime characters and post-credit scenes does, with the voice actor's name scrolling up. Blasted another crew members, but back to the jack sub. School's out, it's cool out, and I just walk about. The froze kinda got bounce, curl, circle a house, scouting the small rounds that make up the lookout. Turn off the fan quick now, grab the oil pin quick now. Open the window, it's real simple to let the smoke go. Inhale it slow, then it goes through your nostrils. Turn as hostiles that rock wild to niggas that host well. No one fail, we all win, we all feel, we all feel. So now a nigga with no will to ever uphill. I got my PlayStation steady baking the ventilation. I still got power will to fulfill me being up still. Observe the still air, still at moonlight glares. Now I'm too mellow to complain much, fellow. I focused on the leaves of the neighborhood trees. The green turned gold like phoenix hair. Behold, the members of my mental got no clue where to go. Clouds fluffy like flamingos frolicking in August, and the atmospheric levels neon like hazardous edibles. The birds don't seem to notice, cause chirping they focus. The reticles of my retina register relaxing remedies. Now I'm stuck on stupid, like I got struck by Cupid, and I pontificate upon these aerial movements. How these particles of water soar, how the bacteria in heaven filled with rain falls down. Just floating by, not a care in the world and no reason why. Mother Nature zooming while we too busy blooming, and when there's no music, we dazed in confusion. We dazed in confusion, nigga. We dazed in confusion. We dazed in confusion. Mother Nature zooming while we too busy booming. The Siqada Mixtape, Volume
1. In just a minute, you're going to find out how you can get
A therapy session for sword-dead hunters, and the hunter alike that can't muster. Like yoga for common tight muscles, or blue dreams for coping with the struggles. Unravel like yarn, like string, like wire. Bathe with the bubble and bath salts by the fire. Sank into the arms of the African Apollo. Bachelorette down the avenue, lullaby. My thoughts be all neon-like. 5 years from progressing my type, from immature to all Plato-like, like alarm calls from the landings of the king. Out of orbit like Pluto, but still grasping to my boats through Shane ghost thunderstorms. All is full of love as we trudge like boulders. To the light side of the moon we go. Retrograde recreation is vespertine. Sinking in the hidden place is quite the routine. Cocoon in the depths like a submarine. Drifting the motions, it ain't up to you. I'd like to refine my rhymes, thinking vividly, reading Shakespeare poems and pagan poetry. Trying to define a line between cozy and frosty, and toning the war blues on both sides swimmingly. I got a sun in my mouth to keep myself from freezing. It's an heirloom used to slay the beat with. Roaming the woods as a magician with the cane. An echo with stain steady flowing with the dragons. It's the harm of will that makes my blood build. It keeps the chalice from spilling, now it's overfilling. The clarity is in tune, cohesion is a union. And as the voices in my head chill in unison. Yeah. The world outside vicious like a virus. Light matrix agents, Hugo Weaving Smith. The warmth inside, viscous like a liquid. Pouring through the household, couldn't be complacent. Brown sugar oatmeal, born in the hot pot, butter to the sizzle, cinnamon in the middle. On cool days, the morning delicacy was the spot. 2 Yetis in the cave, equipped with a skillet. My mom was antisocial, not much close to. Good nights had the boombox bumping blues, just the 2 of us, offer no one. And in a heart of gold to overpower the sun. Birthdays was almost always irrelevant. Eternal love was the main thing, permanent. That permeated the house that we stayed in. Remnants of a past, slowly decaying, yeah.
Just me and my mama, oh yeah.
Me and my mother intertwined like dreads, never dreading the moments we would spend. I feel like she was my first friend. I shielded the self from all the other kids. Good memories, bad memories in between. Not every day had the same warm routine. Sometimes it was cold like the garden strongholds, knowing when to be slow and when to be bold. Days I was unruly, I did as I was told, with a scrunched up face and a wrinkly nose. But we would both rebound just like old. No worries with each other in the great globe. A companionship between 2 ships. When a yacht attached to the Titanic. No iceberg on the horizon. I'm seeing a horizon for the both of us, slowly decaying.
Just me and my mama, oh yeah. Just me and my mama, oh yeah.
Sometimes the boy's best friend of his mother, quoted by Norman Bates. So I suppose it makes me crazy for saying that. I'm just a mama's boy, that's all there is to it. Waking up Shaniqua Martin Green off of Blue Dreams. Take another hit from the pill. I feel like 3 kings, like Elon Musk. Skywalking till I reach space. The higher you go, feel more like you reaching death's state. That's the shit that happens when you wake and bake. Your pulse vibrates, hit it right, pupils dilate. 21st century schizoid man dies away. The body stays in place while Gaia rotates.
Don't smoke when your mood seems difficult. Instead, vent after stress becomes a landfill. Everything out the gutter, memory won't suffer. Squash the bullshit between sisters and brothers. Eating good food, we chill in the hood. The cockroaches not coming out. Damn, they chill too. Can't roll right, but I'm a good soul to smoke too. Talk about life before the blood kills you too. Fine woman on fire this summer. They all jiggle and giggle, smoking mimosa or gelato with Haagen-Dazs tubs opened up. I'm enjoying the view on my own, playing nut, fruity like the zest, but not like the same sex. These blunts tropical like mango forest. Arizona can steady dripping, palm
lights and chimney, and as the sun
Don't
sets,
smoke when your mood seems difficult.
instead vent after stress becomes a landfill. Everything at the gutter, memory won't suffer. Squash the bullshit between sisters and brothers. Eating good food, we chill in the hood. The cockroaches not coming out. Damn, they chill too. Can't roll right, but I'm a good soul to smoke too. Talk about life before the blood kills you too. Mom said he sings about her old life, old times. Aging niggas was the age of 25. My father was silent when talking about his environment. A foggy widow that I sat all day seeing through. My father invisible, dad instrumental. There since the age of 3 to ease aching temples. Whooping ass back to shape when I was off my mental. The meditative clerical for when times was dismal. Never lived to be a suicide autobiographer. I wanna rap to self-homicide bibliographers. Being a spoken word, window screen photographer. Green Hills, Rocky Mountains, selfie-born astronomers. The polymers of my psyche see century wisdom. Like you, I'm a troubled Mike Heaver trying to find some answers to make the thought-provoking micros numb. Hiding in the philosopher's paradise, the cloud kingdom. Couple questions to ask the centuries architects. How do you create a high class out of a low one, or maintain a society? Hypocrisy is done with dead presidents. Doesn't even more respect. I'm stumbling steadily, minding my own business. Thinking about what's next now. The high school said the time ticks, the clock spits, and the drums hit. Death is slowly trudging and sterling, a G and element. So I'ma keep writing till my mind finally broken. When the subject is skill, reach a powerful product. Open-ended, driving after my license suspended. Writing epic poems about preservation and solace. My votive six more profound and dumb, yet deepest like confusing complex algorithms. Calculus, algebra, synthetic substitution. Hiding in the philosopher's paradise, the cloud kingdom. I've been a hermit and a recluse, surviving off a piece, collecting and piecing the puzzle pieces of my don't piece in the jungle. Chuck the juggernaut, strengthening my piece until I shoot the bullseye and I find some peace. Bumping Black Orpheus, watching sirens wail. I'm hard as hell, scribbling extensive dragon tales. My icicle pick continues to fix my stiff mind state until my computer's okay and I can stand. My fate requires that I always drop dope shit, whether it be by colors, wordplay, or shits. Holding up my glow like Atlas with the body like see up the vinyl records bumping in the ocean aquatic mix. Pavement is cold, but the wind is fucking bricker. I'm sitting here bumping King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, writing raps in the cap and watching Sinister. There's a certain kind of magic in these blizzards. I flourish in the white nights like a black night, where frozen cotton falls like angels in the midnight. My spirit skyrockets and radiates like thermite. It's that inner mind that keeps me uptight some days. I'm sailing in the Arctic in the Argo of the Argonauts, in a hoodie made of golden fleece floss and my yellow teeth articulating artifacts of arbitrary astronauts and studying rocket science while drinking Eskimo tea. Challenge without exploding like the Challenger, more like going through the punishment of Syphilis. Hades cackles horribly, consuming animal crackers. We gon' keep going as the wind keeps blowing. Be the Oedipus, that's the best companion of Artemis. Hunting down endless games for the mothers of our children. Bumping King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Resting in my summers but flourishing in the blizzards.